Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic. So today I'm coming at you with 2020 predictions. Happy New Year. So if you haven't done my pick a card reading for your new year and what's headed for you in your new year, click here. But for everyone else, or if you already have, I am going to do a prediction on multiple platforms. So I'm going to do something a little bit unique. We're not just going to do celebrities. That's kind of done and boring and whatever. I make single videos for celebrities. But what I'm going to do is look at, and I have my list over here, I'm going to look at every platform and kind of what's headed for their future in terms of 2020. And we're just going to do like a small little short spread and then move on to the next one, I think it'll be really fun. Remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only. And without further ado, we have our first one, which is going to be YouTube. Now, I did do a little video on YouTube's future, but we're going to specifically see like the... if you hear that noise, it's my roommate. We're going to kind of look at some of the trends or potentially like the community or like what people's reaction are going to be. We kind of see like the community connection aspect of YouTube. So it'll be a little bit different. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay. Huh. Ha! Remember when I did that video, YouTube is over party? Oh boy. Okay. You know, I still kind of see similar to what I already saw. So remember, these are all alleged for entertainment purposes only. The world is reversed, which is like the completion of a cycle. So it definitely seems like something is ending, right? And then we see the Page of Cups, something we're invested in and attached to, and the Eight of Cups, someone's walking away. Because I pulled the Knight of Swords, which is a knight in shining armor, to me it feels like there's a new person being brought onto like YouTube on the back end, and that's going to cause a lot of internal changes. To me, it seems like it's going to be positive. Because the Two of Pentacles is a verse with the Moon reverse, which is like, I hear your issues where it's not fair. There's not an equal connection between creators and YouTube. And I get it that it's a bad business decision for people or whatever the case may be, or they're losing out on money. But the Moon is reversed, which is like, we hear you, we understand you. Hangman is like, they're not willing to let go, but the Queen of Cups is reversed and the Justice card is upright. And it seems like there's going to be some people taking a fall, especially legally, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. You're going to start to see some legal situations really cause people to be pulled out and new people to be put in. I also think the Justice card is a victory for us as creators. So I actually really do think that YouTube is going to go through a huge transitional year. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's like cleaning house and pulling in new people. I really feel like it's going to be a make it or break a year for YouTube, like really strongly. It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Ten of Cups is reversed, so like the community aspect isn't there, and the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, the Ten of Swords, self-sabotage in terms of career because of all the decisions that are made from the top that are not really helping. So that's what it's going to be, but I see this Knight of Swords as like someone coming in and kind of trying to fix things. Ooh. Wait a minute. There's a huge YouTube scandal coming. Holy crap. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Oh my god, is there a huge scandal coming with YouTube. The Six of Swords is the internet. So it's something that nobody really is seeing coming or nobody really knows about. Two of Wands is upright with the Devil card here, which means a major like negative situation. Two of Wands involves, I think it might involve another... Two of Wands is usually like maybe like a competitor or someone coming in swinging. I can't figure it out, but there's like some sort of competition that's like a fuel for this, or like an axe to grind, or maybe a grudge or a chip on the shoulder. And the Four of Swords is reversed with the Three of Cups and the Chariot reverse, which is like issues with trust, issues with manipulation, allegedly, not taking no for an answer. Chariot is like halt in progress. I think that there is some sort of like really like big fucking scandal, and it's gonna knock 3 people out. 3 of Cups. 3 people are going down for this. Damage is already done, too. Walking on eggshells, because there's 2 people here that already know what happened. And the 4 of Cups reverse, which means they thought they separated from it, but they're not going to. 3 people are going down. Looks like 3 people are allegedly going down. Inconsistency, recklessness, cold heart, lying, saying one thing, doing another. I can't figure it out. The energies are male, male, female, but that doesn't mean anything. You know, energy doesn't necessarily mean gender, so it's kind of hard to figure that out. But Magician's reverse and Queen of Wands reverse too, which means like it's going to be, the people involved are going to be very quiet. Yep. Sun's upright. King of Pentacles upright. 10 of Pentacles reverse. This movement, whatever, is going to be started with someone who has a personal axe to grind. It's not financially motivated for them. Good luck with that. So, I guess I can pull... Actually, you know what? I should pull from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. But I think I already got the motivator, but let's just see. Forgetting oneself, fragmentation, revenge. I told you, revenge is the motivator. It's like I'm psychic or something. I told you. Someone with an axe to grind, someone who's pissed off, someone who feels like they were removed or separated or, you know, whatever. And forgetting oneself is like you got too big for your britches. So, yeah, have fun with that scandal that's coming. Okay, let's just go ahead and move on to the next platform. I don't want to spend too much time on everyone, although I know YouTube is probably going to be the most interesting for all of us. Let's go ahead and move on to Twitch. So we're going to go ahead and look at Twitch in terms of the content or whatever, the platform, whatever we end up getting. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. The Three of Pentacles reverse, which is a job. Okay, and if a job is reversed, it tells me there's going to be issues with every single person who is a content creator. Okay, so this is a huge issue with people who make money from Twitch. So this would be all of our content creators here. And there's also going to be an issue internally. The Tower card is a dramatic catastrophic event. The Ace of Cups reverse. Tower card reverse is like a restructuring of an environment that is already falling and trying to pick up the pieces. And the Ace of Cups reverse, to me, there seems to be already existing issues that are going to be exacerbated, I think that's the word, in 2020. And it's basically like trying to protect someone that you can no longer protect. Ace of Cups is like, this is someone high up at Twitch, allegedly. The Three of Swords is reversed, which is about trying to prevent heartbreak, but the Lover's card's upright with the Page of Pentacles reversed, which is about expectations not being met and like a loss of income and things like that. Lover's card would be like, even though we love and care about you or there's some sort of investment, you gotta go. High Priestess is a breaking of trust. Ace of Wands, return of old, and Seven of Wands is reverse, which is like you can't prove yourself anymore. You're also not an underdog. You know, you're not in touch. You're out of touch. Ace of Wands, like you've been an issue for a while, so it definitely seems like there's someone very influential or important in Twitch that is going to end up like being kicked out. Yeah. Queen of Swords is upright, Eight of Cups upright, and Page of Cups. That's exactly what that is. Queen of Swords is like independence, so it'd be separation. Eight of Cups, walking away. Might have some sort of influence or input, but there's going to be someone else in their place. So even if they might technically be on board, there'd be someone else doing the stuff. And Page of Cups is upright. This is the exact same cards that I pulled for YouTube. They're in the same boat. Two of Pentacles reversed, people's issues with communication and direction and being able to make business moves. The Moon is reversed, we hear your issues, and the Hangman not willing to let go. Those are the same three cards you saw me shuffle. They're the same three. I even pulled the Moon. I mean, the World reversed. These are two very similar platforms. It doesn't surprise me when the World is reversed here. It's about having to complete cycles and finish things. Literally same four cards. That just does not surprise me. The Knight of Pentacles being upright is about individuals being able to generate their own income and being able to do things for themselves. And the King of Pentacles versus Seven of Swords here, which tells me that you're going to start to see on Twitch specifically, you're going to start to see creators grow outside of Twitch And that is something that is actually going to shake stuff up. So I'm right now on Twitch, it's kind of like the same 4 people are picked for everything, and that's it. They're the only ones that are ever given opportunities. And so I'm starting to see everyone start to grow more outside of Twitch, and I'm starting to see Twitch needing to make a stance against that, because the King of Pentacles reverse with the 7 of Swords. So it's like, sure, we were able to secure people who are financially secure. That would be the buyouts that we're seeing with Mixer and stuff like that. We're able to secure people who make us a lot of money, because like this King of Pentacles reverse would be like a Tim the Tatman, right? So it's reversed. It's like, cool, you got a victory, you got this person, but if they're reversed, it means that it wasn't specifically worth it because the issues aren't addressed. And the 9 of Pentacles says that other people are going to grow bigger than people like this. So you're going to start to see other people on the platform exceed this and then do whatever they want. And there's going to be a lot of regret on Twitch's like decision making. See, Stars reversed, which is like influence reversed. 6 of Cups of the past, and the Temperance card is patience. I'm telling you, it's like a lot of decisions that were made are going to have repercussions this year, hardcore, in terms of the relationship between content creator and Twitch. I really think a lot of the decisions that were made are poor decisions. I told you, 5 of Pentacles is like my apprenticeship card. It's like you were supposed to nurture new talent. You were supposed to bring new talent under your wing. You're supposed to nurture that. You didn't. You focused on money and money alone, and the Page of Swords says it's a battle not worth fighting for and one that shouldn't have been fought for. So, yep. I'm telling you, the 5 of Wands upright, the King of Swords reverse, and the King of Wands. They need to be very careful, allegedly for entertainment purpose only, because I wouldn't be surprised if someone leaves Twitch and makes a rival to it. There might be some sort of like removal from Twitch to make a rival, or information given to a rival. So they better be very careful. Twitch better be very careful, girl. Because there is totally like potential for there to be leaks and stuff like that. Like, this is pretty serious. I told you, Justice card's reverse, which means like illegal things, because it's like breaking of like some sort of NDA or like removal from some sort of information they shouldn't have. And the Queen of Cups upright with the 4 of Swords, which means it'll leave the platform as a whole like emotional and feeling like neglected or rejected. So have fun with it. I got all the tea on that. I definitely do not need to pull anything more. So let's go ahead and go on to the next one, which would be TikTok. Now, TikTok is quite interesting. I actually just joined TikTok. It's the same name, Antphrodite. So if you guys don't follow me there, you should. Now, I can tell you this. My TikTok feed is literally all hot guys. It's literally hot guys being hot with their shirts off, and I hope one of them marries me one day. But I guess I can kind of just see what's going on with TikTok and see, like, is it a fad? Is it not a fad? Like, what's going on with it? So let's just go ahead and do that. Don't invest in TikTok, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Do not invest in TikTok. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is reversed, the High Priestess is reversed, and the Page of Pentacles is reversed. Those are issues with expectations and money. High Priestess is issues with trust. That's like who created it, where they created it, where it's headed. It's also timing, and the Ace of Cups is reversed, which is like a breaking of love. So to me, this totally reads as issues with longevity. Not longevity like as like it's just going to delete like overnight, even though I do see issues with longevity. What I mean by that is like trust in where your money is going. This reads to me as the potential for questionable sponsorships, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, and questionable people who are boosted in the algorithm. Ace of Wands is the return of old issues we've seen in all other platforms. 3 of Pentacles is job, and the Lover's card's upright. So to me, that is more so like a promotion. How do I put that? You know how YouTube like promotes like the Entertainment Tonight stuff and stuff like that? It's like that. Or like 3 of Pentacles and Lovers is more like, what can we get people to put on our platform rather than what can creators do? It's essentially like, you know, already famous people, what can we get them to do? That's the weird focus here. Towers reversed with the Ace of Pentacles. Literally issues with financially backing this place. Like this would be like issues with putting your money where your mouth is. Tower card is already like issues. So to me, this is the energy that's like very familiar with like Musical.ly or Vine, where it's like where the money is placed. Your money investment is not really there. But I am seeing the King of Wands, and I'm also seeing the 10 of Pentacles. So the interesting thing is, Ten of Pentacles should signify long-term success, but the reason why I'm having issues seeing it as that here, and where I'm seeing it as more like just financial for one person, King of Wands, quote unquote, when I'm seeing that and not as longevity is because of all of these issues. And the Tower, what I think is I see someone buying out, or at least some sort of influence going on with TikTok to where it's transformed again. To me, this is like tons of, someone comes in, puts money into something, transforms it, and then it changes again. Ace of Swords is like regret or missed opportunity, 10 of Wands upright, and Chariot. Either they're going to buy out someone else, or someone is going to buy them out in terms of like impact. So the platform transforms. I see some sort of transformation with the platform. Let me see if I can pull from these decks. These two together are transformation. Scorpio card is all about, obsession, transformation, rising from the phoenix from the ashes. Saturn is like Big Daddy coming in and giving money. It's also a hard life lesson. And the fire card is about your passion. I even pulled Mars, which is aggression and action. Water, which would be your sensitivity or investment in this. I dropped the card. Of course, it's air sign, which would be, this is a communicative platform. And Pisces, again, is about the fantasy. It's also about the creative energy. I'm telling you, this reads to me as a transformation. I will pull from this deck. Is this me? Downcast pride and fated to suffer. What did I tell you? This platform is going to struggle long term, and then I see some sort of transformation. Either they're going to buy someone else out, or they're bought out, or there's some sort of investment. There's some sort of big transformation coming here. Is this me indicates like a difference. It's like, this isn't what I signed up for. So there is some sort of transition coming for TikTok. So let's go ahead and go on to the next one. Sorry if this video is kind of long, but I'm wanting to hit as many as I can. These are the big ones, so they're going to take longer. The other ones are going to be pretty much easier to do. Okay, so next up on our list is going to be Instagram. So Instagram is really annoying for most of us because the algorithm is literally awful. I don't think anyone is pleased with Instagram right now, to be honest. It's pretty much impossible to grow on Instagram. So let's look at Instagram. Lots of hangmans today. Yeah, I don't know, man. Instagram is only going to get worse. Sorry. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. The Hangman is reversed, which is not willing to budge or let go of anything. The Nine of Pentacles would be about something you utilize to make money. That makes sense. It's also about like individual. And then we see the King of Pentacles reversed, which is issues with career, issues with, stability. Then we see King of Cups, no emotional response. Queen of Wands, burnout, and misguided aggressions. Fool reverse, which is like issues with younger people. It's also issues with like not wanting to be naive or whatever, but the Fool's like here it's more of like a stone wall to where you can't back down. Like a Fool reverse is like, I'm not naive, I know what I'm doing, this is what I want, you can't do anything about it. Nine of Pentacles, inconsistency. Four of Cups, detachment. Page of Wands, creative suppression, and also like not being able to say what you want to say. There's some sort of censorship allegedly. I also see issues with like saying one thing and doing another. So Instagram Instagram, if it doesn't fix itself, will slowly be phased out. Five of Pentacles is reverse. It's an abuse of power, a power dynamic that's not healthy. Ten of Wands, a burden, because right now it's kind of a burden. Most people need to have it. And the Ace of Cups, people are falling out of favor with it. Ace of Swords would be new opportunities. Ace of Pentacles would be money, and King of Swords. So this would be a transition from Instagram to a new platform. So I definitely see Instagram having a competitor come up pretty soon. Four of Swords is like a rejection and a healing of wounds, not worth fighting for, and a slowing down of change. So I definitely see something coming for Instagram that's going to shake up Instagram. There definitely seems an Instagram competitor that's going to happen. It has to. I think it's going to be either run by or have some sort of connection with someone who had initial backing or initial influence in the beginning of Instagram. or at least the beginning of some sort of social media platform, because Two of Cups upright and the Eight of Pentacles is reversed. It's like, oh, I wasted time and effort on this and it changed. So I definitely see a competitor coming to Instagram. I'm going to pull one from here, and then we'll just call it a day. Sorry to those of you who like Instagram. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, the platform is not looking so great. Triumph of Lies. Ooh, addicted. Calling the storm, right? We're seeing chaos, issues. People are kind of conditioned and addicted to it, and there's not really anything they could do because they have to be in it. And the Triumph of Lies is like, stop lying to us. Like, what are you doing? It's kind of sketchy. So that right there kind of speaks for Instagram. So let's go ahead and move on to the next. So the next one here is Twitter. I'm not really sure what we're gonna pull for Twitter. Maybe we might get a little bit more of like community-driven stuff, like what's going to be popular on Twitter, because I can't really imagine that too many people are really going to say anything about Twitter, but we'll see. So here's the problem with Twitter. You're going to start to see, oh, got it. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So I'm actually seeing a lot of issues with Twitter in terms of people being paid to say things. So the Devil card is manipulation, negativity. Knight of Wands is like aggression. And the Ten of Pentacles is money. Then we see the Star card, which is like celebrity or destiny. It's also about attention. And then we see the Five of Wands reverse, which is like avoidance, and the Queen of Wands reverse. It's about people getting others to do their bidding. The Fool's reverse, not naive, and the Nine of Pentacles is about relationship connections. So to me, this is more so, yeah, Justice cards upright, Ten of Swords reverse, Seven of Pentacles, out of my comfort zone, self-sabotage, legal issues, and what's fair is fair. To me, there seems to be some sort of influence that's happening that'll get exposed. There's some sort of like, I can't figure it out. It's almost like fake Twitters or like fake people, like where their entire profile or their entire like thing or what they're saying is like bought or not real. Like there's some sort of exposing to do with that. It's like getting paid to shit talk. Like that's what it is. Eight of Swords is reverse, Nine of Pentacles is reverse, and Page of Swords reverse. Like, I don't want to fight this battle, but I'm going to pressure you to do it. I also see a lot of weird promotional things where like people are going to have to tweet with, but like it's weird. I see some sort of weird like, you're influential and I want you to tweet, but I don't want you to do a sponsored tweet, but you're really doing a sponsored tweet. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. There's like some sort of like, don't want to deal with it. It's not me that's doing it. It's not, I'm not an underdog, which means like I'm not doing it and I'm getting what I want. It's weird. Regrets, Page of Wands. I wonder, and money. I wonder if there's like haters that are like paid to hate on Twitter. Ooh, tea. There's something to do. There's something going on. There's something funny in the water. Hold on. What is this? Girl, tea. That's exactly what's going on. Revenge. Naked Before the Stars is a celebrity card. Perchance to dream. And blinded to pain. It's like wallowing in it so much and wanting to stop someone's success. Is this me? Yeah, it's hiding behind other people to do it. Girl. Have fun getting exposed and good luck with your lawsuits, allegedly, because guess what? Stuff has been illegal for a while and it's going to get exposed. Have fun with that. Okay, moving on to the next platform. We have Snapchat. I'm going to be honest, I don't think Snapchat, I don't know. What is Snapchat good for? Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I would love to know what Snapchat's use is. Maybe Snapchat can tell me what their use is. I've been trying to figure it out, girl. Let's see. How many times am I going to pull the World and Eight of Cups? Snapchat's going to be integrated into something. Magician is communication. It's also like, you know, like technology. Sun is a relationship, and the Hierophant is a commitment. I see Snapchat integrated directly into something. I don't know what it is. There's some sort of direct integration with Snapchat that's coming. Queen of Wands reverse, World's upright, and the Eight of Cups is reverse. So it's like something that we've wanted to do for a while that we're scared because it's going to change our identity, but there's a merge here. Six of Pentacles is reverse, a breaking of commitment, and not dependable because it's a change. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords is reverse, and Eight of Wands. There's some sort of rapid change. It has to do with money. Four of Pentacles. It's a money thing. Selfish and greedy. Seven of Cups. Pipe dream. Vulnerability. Something in the dark with the moon. Also a little bit of deception and lies. Then we see the Six of Cups, the past. Ace of Wands, birth of something new. It's weird. You remember a while ago when people downloaded Apple stuff and then they had like U2's songs on it and everyone got mad because U2's songs were just like downloaded on their Apple stuff? It's like that. It's like you download something and Snapchat's there. It's some sort of weird integration, I think. I can't figure it out. So have fun with that. Okay. What's next? Let me go through my list really quick. Okay, so I guess we can do Mixer really quickly. Ciao, the ghetto! Girl! Girl! I'm sorry, girl, but I pulled a tower, which is a dramatic catastrophic event, baby. The Chariot is a halt in progress. The Knight of Wands is like really bad ideas, and the Stars reverse, which again, influence reverse, embarrassment, you know, public humiliation, issues with direction, issues with destiny, issues with everything. So to me, the World's reverse to completion of a cycle. Strength is one really. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords upright. Their entire goal is just not, I don't even know if they have a goal anymore, but whatever this goal is just stupid, short-sighted. I don't know how successful it'll be. I can't particularly tell. I mean, I couldn't imagine it not making money, right? Because it's a thing. So regardless of how much money is made, the goal is just not there. Disaster. They are going to continue to sign people. 10 of Pence. They're going to put a lot of money into it. Justice card, lots of contracts. Seven of Pentacles. They're going to keep trying to pull people. There's one female currently that the Devil card's reversed. So there's one female currently, one influential female currently that they're really looking at. The Ten of Cups and the King of Cups is upright. So it's weird because there's a female here that, I mean, I think she's going to sign. There's a female here that I think is going to sign, girl. If she hasn't already. Ace of Swords, Four of Swords reverse, Page of Wands. Like, that's like saying no multiple times to the offer, and the offer keeps getting bigger. So there's totally a girl here that's going to get poached. But I see the King of Cups is them trying to poach someone. King of Cups, water sign, maybe? I see them trying to poach someone. It's someone outside of, like, what we would think, but they're not interested. That's just a no. But, yeah, I just don't know if I specifically see... I don't know. I mean, there's a Queen of Pentacles, so maybe it's, like, a female earth sign? This King of Cups I don't think is interested, but the Queen of Pentacles is. Female earth sign, maybe? I can't figure it out. Anyways, I just don't... Goodbye. Triumph of Lies. Oh my god. This is boring. I'm even going to pull this. It's the same stuff. I'm not even going to show this because it doesn't matter. It's literally the Call in the Storm card. Like, it's boring. Like, anyways, what I'm seeing is kind of like their idea is short-sighted, and I really do think they're just throwing money at the wall. Like, I don't really think they know what they're doing. So, do I think the platform is going to be successful? Depends what your definition of success is. My definition of success in terms of my readings, I don't really see it as like generating an authentic community. So, to me, it seems like it's a failure to me. You know, if you only care about money, perhaps there's ways they're going to innovate in terms of making money, but I just am not quite seeing the success I would like to see, at least not this year. And hey, maybe I'm wrong, you know, good luck, girls. Okay, so this next one, we're going to do, I think, 2 more. This next one here is, might be a little bit controversial, but OnlyFans. So people are definitely riding the wave, riding the hype. And everyone wants to know if it's going to last or not. So it's going to be pretty easy. I'm only going to do a small little spread for this one. Well, Hierophant is a commitment, but then I see the Magicians, which is issues with communication and issues with direction and speech. That's not good for a social media platform or anything like that. The Sun is unhappiness, Moon is lies and deceit. Queen of Wands makes sense because that's like beautiful, bold women. That represents just sexuality in general because it's next to the penis card, so that's like 2 sexual cards. And then we see the Ace of Wands return to something old. Temperance, patience. Nine of Wands is like chaos. Things getting worse before they get better. This is, again, another sex card. I see issues with people getting paid. I see issues with financial situations. Issues with people getting paid and issues with people getting billed. That's what I see. Six of Swords, outside of the internet, so it's not really necessarily what people are feeling. It's more like issues with people getting paid on time and correctly and what they're supposed to be owed. Issues with people getting billed, and I also see issues with taxes. That's the Ace of Wands, by the way. The return of the old is like the old issues with taxes when people are using Snapchat and stuff. Ten of Cups is reverse, Towers reverse, and Page of Swords. I do think that there's going to be some sort of intervention with OnlyFans and like the government. I can't figure it out though. So enjoy that one. I'm going to pull from this deck. Yeah, regret, revenge, anger, and chains. Triumph of lies. I told you that that's issues with billing. There's some sort of weird billing issue. That's what it is. Also, I wonder if there's, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I wonder if there's someone who has access to things that they shouldn't have access to. It reminds me of the Ashley Madison scandal, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I wonder if someone has, like, direct access that shouldn't. Be careful. Be careful. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I hope nothing leaks. Hope there's like no leak or like something like that. Okay, so we're gonna do the last one here, which is Tinder. So let's just go ahead and for funsies, we're just gonna do Tinder. Just for funsies. Girl. Bye. Knight of Wands is ineffective, right? That makes sense. Misguided ideas. Star is reversed, which is like negative attention. Ten of Pentacles, issues with long-term longevity. Hangman, not wanting to let go. We're seeing very similar patterns here. Page of Pentacles reverse, not reaching expectations. Tower, trying to restructure. Hierophant is commitment, and the Moon is upright, which is lies and deceit. I wonder if they're going to have to make, like... See, the brand is kind of... The Tinder brand is, like, kind of damaged, so there has to be some sort of rebranding. wonder if they'll get a new logo or something. There has to be some sort of rebranding or I wonder if they're gonna make like a rival app or something, because there's an issue with like the direction Tinder, and I think that there's a lot of stuff that they want to do but they can't. So it definitely seems like something like that is about to happen. I wonder if hold on. Plenty of Fish was doing a ton of ads. Today for tomorrow. I told you. Today for tomorrow. It's like sacrificing what's in front of us for a better future. And the masquerade card is like something we don't see. It's like another part of us, and the Anger of Chains. You know how like they have like you know how Bumble has like gay Bumble and straight Bumble? It's like that. Or like gay Bumble BFF and like Bumble like date. It's weird. There's some sort of weird like I can't figure it out. There's some sort of like divide. There's some sort of weird divide. There's definitely some sort of weird divide. I can't figure it out. Yeah, I don't know what that is. There's like a split. It's like a splitting. I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's kind of what I see for all of those. I would do Facebook, but first of all, I kind of think Instagram and Facebook go hand in hand. And second of all, I think we all kind of already know what's going on over there. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that bell button down below for notifications when I upload. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Antphrodite, TikTok, Antphrodite, all the platforms, whatever. My private readings are hopefully done bi-weekly. I'm still finishing the ones from the first release. It has been a week. I'm hoping to finish those in the span of the next week, but it might be a little bit longer because of the holidays. But yeah, so those are going to be up. I always post on my social media when they're up, like a day or two before. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, let me know what else you want to see. That's my 2020 predictions. Peace out, Cub Scout.